Hi, this is Pastor Jim Driscoll of Christ Lutheran Church with the NCTV 45. Thought for the day. Bad, Jim. How could you forget Patriots Day, the best holiday of the year? I think so. Maybe not the best, but I sure still enjoy it. And it is so much about our American heritage. And that I grew up around it for years, raised my children around it, and I do miss it. I will read the entire transcript by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. It was written in 1860. It is a little long. Please bear with me. It's going to be over the next few days, but it is genuine history. And we should not forget about it, unlike the phony history people try to talk about today. And I quote, "Listen, my children, and you shall hear of the midnight ride of Paul Revere on the 18th of April in 75. By the way, that's 1775. Hardly a man is now alive who remembers that famous day and year, the midnight ride of Paul Revere. He said to his friend, if the British march by land or sea from the town tonight, hang a lantern aloft in the belfry arch of the North Church as a signal light, one if by land, two if by sea, and I on the opposite shore will be, ready to ride and spread the alarm to every Middlesex village and farm. For the country folk to be up and to arm." Then he said good night, and with muffled oar silently rowed to the Charlestown shore, just as the moon rose over the bay, where swinging wide at the moorings lay the Somerset British man of war, a phantom ship with each mast and spar across the moon like a prison bar, and a huge black hulk that was magnified by its own reflection in the right. I'm Jim Driscoll, the pastor of Christ Lutheran Church, 1302 East Washington Street, Newcastle, Pennsylvania. Check us out on the web. It's christlutheran-newcastle.org. Questions, comments, contact me on the website. For a transcript of today's thought, go to revjamesdriscollmdiv.com. Sunday worship is at 10:30 a.m. All are welcome with the NCTV 45 thought for the day. God bless your day. This is Pastor Jim Driscoll at Christ Lutheran Church with the NCTV 45 thought for the day. Yes, this is very late, and I feel very badly. Patriots Day in Massachusetts was last Monday, a week ago Monday, with the Boston Marathon and the Boston Red Sox 11 a.m. game. It is a big event day, and I miss it very much. I took my children to see the reenactments of the Battle of Lexington Green, the parade after the battle, pancake breakfast at one of the local churches around the green. Paul Revere would have arrived shortly thereafter on horseback. The start of the Boston Marathon starts shortly thereafterward. The Red Sox game starts at 11 a.m., and the day is full of events and is also preceded over the weekend by reenactments of such events as the Boston Tea Party, the Boston Massacre. It is a full weekend in Boston. Very fond memories of being with my children at these events. Getting to Lexington Green at 4 a.m. to make sure that we could see the reenactments. Waiting in the New England spring cold and damp for British Major John Pitcairn to ride up on horseback to Lexington Green, facing the militia, the colonial militia, and saying, "Lay down your arms, you damned rebels, and disperse." Well, let's continue with Henry Wadsworth Longfellow's The Midnight Ride of Paul Revere. Meanwhile, his friend through alley and street wanders and watches with eager ears, till in the silence around him he hears the muster of men at the barrack door, the sound of arms and the tramp of feet, and the measured tread of the grenadiers marching down to their boats on the shore Then he climbed the tower of the Old North Church by the wooden stairs with stealthy trend to the belfry chamber overhead, and startled the pigeons from their perch on the somber rafters that round him made masses and moving shapes, shade by the trembling ladders steep and tall to the highest window in the wall, where he passed to listen and look down a moment on the roofs of the town and the moonlight flowing over all beneath. In the churchyard lay the dead in there, the night to encampment on the hill, wrapped in silence so deep and still that he could hear, like a sentinel's tread, the watchful night wind as it went creeping along from tent to tent and seeming to whisper, all is well. I'm Jim Driscoll, the pastor of Christ Lutheran Church, 1302 East Washington Street, Newcastle, Pennsylvania. Check us out on the web, christlutheran-newcastle.org. Questions, comments, contact me on the website. For a transcript of today's thought, go to revjamesdriscollmdiv.com. Sunday worship is at 10:30 a.m. All are welcome. With the NCTV 45 thought for the day, God bless your day. This is Pastor Jim Driscoll of Christ Lutheran Church with the NCTV 45 thought for the day. Last Monday was the commemoration of Patriots' Day in Boston, Mass. The day commemorates the Battle of Lexington Green and the Concord North Bridge, which started the American Revolutionary War. I've been reciting the poem by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow titled The Midnight Ride of Paul Revere. It's rather lengthy, so I've divided it up over the past few days, so let's pick it up. A moment only he feels the spell of the place and the hour and the secret dread of the lonely belfry and the dead. Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
All right. Hang on one second, okay?
Yep.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on.
I'm trying to pause this and it won't pause. Angela's going to have to edit it.
If you're busy, we can talk tomorrow.
I don't want to talk tomorrow. I want to talk right now. I'm just trying to deal with this. How was your day?
It was okay.
It was okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It was all right. You know, nothing horrible. Just
no whining and kvetching.
Oh, there's always some of that.
All right. No meaningful whining and kvetching.
Oh, but I got a lot done after work, so the house is relatively clean, and that's a good thing.
And progress in the back?
No, they're waiting for some sort of pipe that's supposed to come tomorrow morning. So, of course, I wasn't very happy about that, and I said, why did we wait so long to order it? Well, generally, there's not a delay. Well, order the damn thing anyway, you know? So anyway,
Yeah, really.